Stop.
Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe. Happen to be totally blind since birth. Gonna be unboxing an action figure from the Origins toy line, or actually two action figures from the Origins toy line. He is an SDCC 2024 exclusive. I finally found one at a reasonable price because, well, I missed out on him. This is Too Bad, Double-Headed Evil Strategist. So I got one part of the box braille labeled so I'd know how to hold the thing, because they did a lot of artwork regarding Tuar and Badra as they are when they're separated, as well as Too Bad. After Skeletor fused them together because he was tired of them not cooperating. That should be the front. Here's one of the sides. I stuck a little braille B up on the top for Badra. So there's Badra's side. And turn it that way. That should be Tuar, our merciless mercenary. Sorry, Badra was the reckless raider. So they have little, little taglines pertaining to who they are, which I always like because they put a bit of alliteration in there. It's just kind of funny. Not sure if the back has anything. So let's turn it all the way around. Maybe there's warning, choking hazard on the back here. I don't know. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the box. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about the artwork on the box. So yeah, did my best to try and get that going here. I don't know if I want to discard the box, because you can put this stuff back in the box when you're not displaying it. I think I might, put them in baggies, like I usually do with the action figures. But I really like the way that the box turned out. And once you get this sleeve out of here, which I did do before because I wanted to see how it looks, these, kind of slam together into the two-pack configuration. So you can see them kind of beside each other. Well, of course, they're separated, but... And then I think there's stuff on the back here, too. I don't know if that's more artwork. I would imagine probably Skeletor. Maybe Skeletor's on the box. You'd think he is, because in the 2002 TV show, that's where we get to see him combining these two, fusing them together when they fail him. But I hope this isn't going to be too long of a video. I haven't even gotten to the unboxing part. Okay. So they both come in their individual trays. Good thing I labeled them, because I betcha Badra's parts are going to go on the left of the two-bag configuration and Tuvar's on the right. So here is Badra. He has the mirror of Avatar behind him. This is based on the 80s tune. I do hope we get a 2002 version at some point, but it's just awesome to be able to have a Too Bad period in Origins. So there's Badra in his figure tray. Yeah, I'll probably just keep these out of their boxes. I'm gonna set Badra down right to my left here. And here is Tuar, our merciless mercenary. So yeah, he's got the torso you're gonna need to make Too Bad. So from what I understand, you probably take Tuvar's, right arm, right leg, his head, stick it on the right side of the body, and then you take Badra's left arm, left leg, and his head and stick it on the left. Hopefully that's how you do it. I don't know, don't know that for sure because I can't see. But I imagine since the one's on the right and the one's on the left, that's probably how you're gonna combine the two. If not, let me know in the comment section as to whether or not they go on opposite sides. Because if I do that the wrong way, that's just how it is, and I can display them in a different fashion. But yeah, I'm gonna pause this, break them out of the figure tray, and we'll have a closer look.
Pause video.
Back in the blink of an eye.
Space. Resume.
All right, so here's Badra. So we're going to be taking his, from what I understand, his left arm and his left leg off in a bit, putting it on the torso. But yeah, he's our reckless raider. Like his armor, head's pretty cool. Got spikes, or maybe they're little horns. Kind of remind me of Darth Maul's stunted little horns there. Pretty cool. Almost looks like a mohawk there on the top of the head. I don't know if that's a helmet or what. It's a really cool design. I don't know if these are pointy ears or more horns. Yeah, Badra is his scented structure is not necessarily the greatest in the 2002 show. You shut big trap or I shut trap for you, that kind of stuff. He was voiced by Scheimer in the 80s tune and Mark Gibbon in the 2002 version. And anyway, no accessories other than the mirror of Avatar, which we'll take a look at after Too Bad is assembled. But I mean, you can give these guys weapons from the Origins line. Their hands are perfectly designed to grip weapons. Like I would probably give Badra a club or a mace, and then I would give Tuvar a blaster, or give them both blasters. All right.
Stop. Pause. Space. Resume.
And now here we have Tuvar, our merciless mercenary. Now he's a bit loose in his left leg, just a bit in the boot, but not wobbly, not too wobbly actually. So yeah, definitely a different head sculpt from Badra. Pointy ears, less spikes, no spikes at all actually. So yeah, Tuvar was more of the brains. I always thought he was possibly a bit speedy in the 2002 show, whereas in the Filmation show, I think they're both they're a bit more similar. I'm just thinking a lot about them from the Mike Young show though. So yeah, he's got a bit of a different set of armor than Badra 2. That looks a bit different, and his gauntlets, I think they're less fancy than Badra's. He's got more of the spiked gauntlets going on the wrist. His boots are different too, so that'll be how I tell these two apart, especially when you combine them to make Too Bad. And Tuvar also, on his side of the packaging, he came with this additional torso piece so you can make your Too Bad. So I'm gonna try and do that. Hopefully none of the parts are gonna break or anything like that. So yeah, you take Tuvar's arm. I'm gonna take the leg too. There we go. I'm going to put this leg in this ball joint right there. Goes right there. And then we take the arm, stick that right in here if it wants to cooperate. Get it to go in this little shoulder slot there. Come on. Looks like you should be able to go right in there. It's for the little... Oh, I see. It's a little further down. You have to go in there. I don't know why it won't go in. Let me... Okay. Alright, let me pause this. I don't want to have to take up too much time here.
Stop, take, pause, vid, space, resume.
There we go. Just had to make sure I popped it in there real good. Take the head. Slap that right on there. I'm going to take Badra here. Remove his left arm. Comes right out of there. These modular designs, though, I'm always afraid I'm going to break them. I know that that's what they're designed to do. You know, they're designed to come apart like this, but I'm just, I'm not really used to handling action figures like this. So I'm like, geez, what if I break them? There we go. Snaps in there. And now I need... Badra's boot. Grab his left boot here. Alright, and I gotta grab his head too. Uh-oh. So this might be a bit of a longer video than I anticipated. Just trying to make our too bad here. Head on. All right. And here we have Too Bad. Should be the way he looks. I'm just trying to make sure yeah. There we go. Pretty cool action figure here. I like that you're able to have them separate, or of course you can combine them and make your Too Bad. I really don't know how to display them. Whether I want to keep them as the combined Too Bad or split them up into Tuar and Badra. Don't know if I'm going to have them trying to hit themselves. That's probably not how he would do that. Yeah, not a bad action figure though. For the most part, pretty tight joints, and one of Tuvar's legs. I would definitely go for the Mike Young version of the character if he came out, because I think they look a bit different from what I understand. All right, let me grab the accessory that he comes with.
Stop, pause, space, resume.
So you get an episode-specific accessory from the Filmation show, the Ancient Mirror of Avatar. You actually get the mirror here. The mirror could talk. It held this wealth of information about a lost civilization. It was voiced by Eric Gundan, I believe. Just such a nice mirror. It just wanted someone to talk to after so many centuries. I really like this. I wasn't expecting it to look. Well, I wasn't. I knew it could talk, but I wasn't expecting it to have like a little face on the top here, and it's actually got little feet too, which works very well, I guess, if you're wanting to stand it up. That's a neat little episode specific accessory you get with him. Like I said, no blasters, no weapons, anything like that. But I mean, Origins has a ton of those, so you can equip both your raider and your mercenary separate or together with whatever weapons you'd like. I don't have any with me on hand today. They're all in their bins and their baggies. But yeah, that's pretty much too bad. Combined together. Just love how off the wall he looks when you combine these two together. With the different boots, the different gauntlets. Of course, he has two heads. Even the armor going across the torso looks different too. I think. I would give him, I would say, 9.5 out of 10. I really like the way he turned out, and I love that you can have them together or you can have them separate, depending on what you're wanting to do with them and how you're wanting to display the characters themselves. I love them separated, and I love them together. I don't know. It's kind of gonna depend on my mood, I guess. And I've got to get these guys with some weapons, like maybe a couple of blasters from Cobra Con and Camo Con, or maybe a club, maybe a sword or something like that. I like how their hands are ready to grip whatever weapons you want to hand to them. So yeah, that's another plus for these guys. Anyway, that'll do for this Masters of the Universe figure review. Sorry, it's probably twice as long. And I'll hear you guys next time.
Stop taking video.